Welcome to another informative video brought to you by Safer Solutions Ireland, your go-to for safety matters. Today's critical topic: fire extinguishers. This video primarily serves as a training tool, aiming to empower you with safety knowledge. Access more resources at www.safersolutions.ie. We will delve into fire extinguisher types, their uses, and also introduce fire blankets. Remember, knowing which extinguisher to use could be the difference between a minor incident and a major disaster. So, let's this journey of mastering fire safety. Scene script. Ever wondered why the knowledge of different types of fire extinguishers is crucial? There's a general assumption that a fire extinguisher is a fire extinguisher, right? A universal, one-size-fits-all solution to any fire. But here's the thing: fires aren't all the same, and neither are the extinguishers used to combat them. Understanding the differences between various types of fire extinguishers is more than just a box to tick off in your safety checklist. It's a vital piece of knowledge that could save lives and property. Picture this: you're in a commercial premises and a fire breaks out. Your first instinct is to grab the nearest fire extinguisher. But wait, what if it's a grease fire and you've got a water-based extinguisher? You might end up causing a fireball instead of putting the fire out. Or what if it's an electrical fire and you've got a foam extinguisher? You could end up conducting electricity and causing further harm. That's why understanding the types of fire extinguishers and their specific uses is so crucial. Each type of fire requires a different approach, a different extinguisher. The consequences of using the wrong type of extinguisher can be severe and can escalate a manageable situation into a full-blown disaster. Knowing your fire extinguishers isn't just about being prepared. It's about being responsible, about ensuring the safety of yourself and those around you. It's about understanding that not all fires are the same, and not all extinguishers work the same way. It's about being able to make quick, informed decisions in the face of danger. Even in our everyday lives, this knowledge can prove invaluable. From the kitchen in our homes to the large commercial premises, fires can happen anywhere, anytime. Having the knowledge of the right fire extinguisher to use can prevent a minor incident from turning into a major catastrophe. Knowing the right fire extinguisher to use could be the difference between a minor incident and a major disaster. Fire extinguishers are not all created equal. They come in different types, each to combat a specific type of fire. Let's dive into the world of fire extinguishers, shall we? There are 5 main types that you'll commonly encounter: water, foam, dry powder, CO2, and wet chemical. Each of these extinguishers has its own unique capabilities and uses. First up, water extinguishers. As the name suggests, these extinguishers use water to cool down the fire. They're best used for Class A fires, which involve common combustible materials such as wood, paper, or cloth. Next, we have foam extinguishers. These are a bit more versatile. They can tackle both Class A and B fires. Class B fires involve flammable liquids like petrol or paint. The foam forms a seal on the surface of the liquid, cutting off the fire's oxygen supply. Then there's the dry powder extinguisher. These are the all-rounders of the bunch, capable of tackling Class A, B, and C fires. Class C fires involve gases. The powder interrupts the chemical reaction within the fire, effectively smothering it. Moving on, we have CO2 extinguishers. These are perfect for electrical fires as they don't leave any residue that could damage the equipment. They work by displacing the oxygen the fire needs to burn. Last but not least, we have the wet chemical extinguishers. These are specifically designed for Class F fires. Class F fires involve cooking oils and fats. The wet chemical rapidly knocks the flames out, cools the burning oil, and chemically reacts to form a soap-like solution, sealing the surface and preventing reignition. Remember, the type of fire extinguisher is determined by the nature of the fires they are designed to fight. Stay tuned for our next segment where we'll dive into the specific uses of each type of fire extinguisher. Now that we've classified fire extinguishers, let's delve into their specific uses. Fire extinguishers are not one-size-fits-all. Each type is designed to tackle a specific class of fire. Let's start with the water extinguisher. It's the most common and is primarily used for Class A fires. These include fires involving solid materials like wood, paper, and textiles. Its cooling effect helps to reduce the heat of the flames. However, remember never to use water extinguishers on electrical fires or flammable liquids as it could escalate the situation. Next, we have the foam extinguisher. This is suitable for both Class A and B fires, which involve flammable liquids such as petrol, oil, and paints. The foam creates a cooling and smothering effect, cutting off the fire's oxygen supply. The dry powder or ABC extinguisher is a versatile tool. It's suitable for Class A, B, and C fires, the latter involving flammable gases like propane and butane. The powder interferes with the chemical reactions within the fire, helping to extinguish it. However, it's not advisable to use this in enclosed spaces as it can reduce visibility and may cause breathing difficulties. The CO2 extinguisher is your go-to for electrical fires or Class E fires. It works by displacing the oxygen the fire needs to burn and also has a cooling effect. It's clean and doesn't leave a residue, which makes it ideal for areas with lots of electrical equipment. Lastly, we have the wet chemical extinguisher. This one is designed specifically for Class F fires involving cooking oils and fats. It creates a soapy layer on the surface of the fire, cooling it and cutting off its oxygen supply. When it comes to fires, time is of the essence. Knowing which type of extinguisher to use can make all the difference in effectively controlling a fire and preventing further damage. But remember, safety first. If a fire is too large or out of control, evacuate the premises immediately and call the fire brigade. Choosing the right fire extinguisher for the fire at hand is crucial for effective firefighting. In addition to fire extinguishers, fire blankets also play a vital role in fighting fires. Fire blankets are designed to cut off a fire's oxygen supply, effectively suffocating it. They act as a protective barrier between the flames and the surrounding environment, preventing the fire from spreading. This is especially useful in situations where using water or other extinguishing agents might be harmful or ineffective, such as with oil or electrical fires. Imagine you're in a kitchen and a small fire sparks on the stove. You could reach for a fire extinguisher, but the force of the extinguisher might spread the flaming oil, making the situation worse. This is where a fire blanket comes in handy. You can calmly place the blanket over the fire, cutting off its oxygen supply and extinguishing the flames without causing a mess or risking a larger fire. Fire blankets are also extremely user-friendly and accessible. They come in a variety of sizes, and the smaller ones are often contained in quick-release pouches for immediate deployment. This means that even someone with no prior training can use a fire blanket effectively in an emergency. But that's not all. Fire blankets can also be used as a protective shield in case of a larger fire. If you find yourself needing to escape through flames, wrapping yourself in a fire blanket can provide a layer of protection against the heat and flames. So, you see, fire blankets are an essential tool in the fight against fires. They offer a simple, effective, and versatile solution to a variety of fire scenarios. From the kitchen to the workshop, to the office or even your car, having a fire blanket nearby could make a significant difference in an emergency. In the face of a fire blanket could be your best defense. Let's take a moment to recap what we've learnt so far. We've delved into the importance of fire extinguisher knowledge and why it's crucial to understand their different types and uses in a commercial setting. We've explored the various types of fire extinguishers, each designed to tackle specific classes of fires. The water extinguishers are mostly used for Class A fires, which involve solid materials such as wood, paper, or textiles. Foam extinguishers are suitable for both Class A and B fires, the latter involving flammable liquids. Dry powder extinguishers are versatile, dealing with Class A, B, and C fires, with Class C fires involving gases. Then we have the CO2 extinguishers, which are ideal for electrical fires, and wet chemical extinguishers that are specifically designed for Class K fires involving cooking oils and fats. Next, we've touched on the importance of using the correct type of fire extinguisher. Using the wrong type can not only be ineffective, but it can also exacerbate the fire, leading to dire consequences. This is why understanding the classifications and uses of fire extinguishers is so crucial. We've also discussed fire blankets. These are invaluable tools in fire safety, particularly in smothering smaller fires or wrapping around a person whose clothes are on fire. They work by cutting off the oxygen supply which a fire needs to burn, making them a quick and effective solution in many situations. In conclusion, understanding the different types of fire extinguishers and their uses, along with the role of fire blankets, is paramount in ensuring safety in commercial premises. This knowledge empowers you to respond effectively and safely in the event of a fire, potentially saving lives and valuable property. Remember, the right knowledge and tools can make all the difference when it comes to fire safety.